Welcome everyone back to Tea Breaks, and boy is this an exciting day today. It is New Pokemon Day. This only happens, well, a couple of times a year, so I'm over the moon. I'm so thrilled that we get to be opening some of the new set together. I went out with my wife a little earlier this morning. Actually, I think I went out at 5 a.m. and she joined me at about 8 a.m. And we were able to go around a few local shops, managed to pick up some packs, which we're going to be opening today. Oh, they look so much fun. I've only seen a little bit of what's actually in some of these sets, and my gosh, okay, so excited because I think there's some real amazing cards within here. But before we crack into those, I would like to say, if you wouldn't mind liking, following, subscribing, well, at the time of recording, I'm so close to 200 subscribers, and so even a couple more would just make the world of difference to me. Thank you. And of course, it wouldn't be Tea Breaks without some tea. And because this is new set day, we're using our old favorite mug. This is a lovely Denby one, and I'm drinking a particularly special tea today. It is a smoky Earl Grey from Fortnum and Mason. So it's a little bit fancy, but it should be absolutely perfect. So today we get to open up all of these. We get the Larry's Kamala 2-pack set. I actually thought this was delayed until, I think it was the 20th of February, but, a shop was selling it. We have 2, they might not be in the right order, yes, but we've got 2 of each sticker collection as well. So we've got 2 of the Ghastly, and then we've got 2 of the Charmander. So all in all, we should have 14 packs, I think that is, of the new Ascended Heroes. I'm not really sure what the hit rates are supposed to be for this. I guess we're going to figure that out as we go along. I've heard some absolute horror stories. Equally, I've heard some, it's not as bad as it could be. And we still are doing the chase for the Prismatic Booster Bundle. So if we hit any card worth more than £100, we get to open this up as well and see what's inside, which I'm really hoping we get to do that with the new set. Of course, with the new set, the prices are substantially inflated, right? Like, it is a lot more expensive than really, it'll be in a few months' time. So it gives us the best chance overall. So if we hit a good SAR today, I think we could be quids in effectively. I think we're going to start with the Larry's Kamala, simply because I've not seen as much of these going around, and I'm really curious to have a look at both the promo and the coin. There we are. Let's get the promo out and get the coin out as well. The coin is really cool. It's Larry looking like sort of a 1950s, I don't know, what do you call them? Greasers? Was that the word? Sort of that American quintessential rock and roll hairstyle. Very cool. Love the sort of the the glittery pattern on it. And then we've got the Cosmo Holofoil pattern of the Larry's Kamala. Very nice. Really lovely little promo there. So here's going to go at the back. Oh, and we'll set up our stand for our hit of the day. I don't think we're quite counting that as a hit of the day yet. And we'll put Larry up there for some good luck when we do some opening in a moment. And then we've got 2 packs of Ascended Heroes. I think we'll open these 2 first, just to get a taster. And then I'll probably open all the rest of the stickers up simultaneously, just so we can have a look inside and get all the packs packed up. But let's treat ourselves and not wait and open a couple of packs just first, just to take a little look. So this is my first ever pack of Ascended Heroes. Such cool artwork. We've got Mega Dragonite, which would be an amazing card. We've got Lucario. We've got Terrestrialized Pikachu. Is that Ho-Ho, Mewtwo, Mega Charizard Y? Like, all of these would be just phenomenal cards to pull. And there's such incredible depth within here as well. I think it could be like one of the most interesting sets to try and master the set, try and open. And of course, with new sets, we get some new code cards. There we go, if anyone is playing the TCG. I also have, I'm pretty sure there's holofoil energy in here as well. So let's see if we get one. We do. On our first pack, we get a shiny water energy. Not a dark energy, sorry. That's going to be great because that's going to go straight into my Grimmsnarl deck. Okay, it's the Mischievous. Very cute. Very cute. We're going to be taking our time with this simply because it's all new to us. And it's really fun to be able to kind of enjoy and really kind of look through all the new artwork. We've got Cascoon, Scorbunny. I've never been a fan of Scorbunny, so less fussed about you. Surfer. Oh, there's an amazing SIR in this set for Surfer. Like, really cool sort of vibes. I'll pop it on screen. Galarian Obstagoon. I do not like you. I mean, it's cool artwork, but just the overall premise of a ripped badger feels bizarre to me. Anethia and Corcodia. This is a really interesting card, actually. So if you're playing an ends deck of any variety, then this can effectively win you the game. Although it is incredibly hard to pull off, right, because you need all of ends Pokemon in place simultaneously, and that is not going to be easy. But if you can, I think it's a bit of a meme deck, but you can do really well with it. Team Rocket's Dugtrio. There's a lovely illustration rare in here. Hopefully, we'll see you today as well. Canary, really cool. I like lightning decks, so having this in a reverse is not a bad thing at all, because I will probably use and end up playing with you. And then it's the Corrupt. And of course, all of these reverse hollows for the Pokemon have sort of these unique patterns in them. I'm not actually, because I've not seen the full set list, sure what they all mean, whether you get regular versions and Pokeball versions. I don't know. You tell me. I guess when the ETB comes along, we'll be able to see. But that's very cool. And do we have anything behind? We have another copy of a Lunatone, an incredibly playable card as well. And now it's our second pack. I had seen some very preliminary pull rates on what's in this set, and it was looking like it's about, at least from what I saw, about 1 in 6, 1 in 7 packs. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. 1 in 6, 1 in 7 in terms of being able to get an EX. Oh, we've got Dark Energy again. And then about 1 in 9, 1 in 10, I think it was for the illustration rare, and about 1 in 15 for full art, which sort of makes sense. And then about 1 in 30, roughly speaking, for the Mega Attack rares, which are, of course, the new. Oh my god, it's the Psyduck! This is such a good artwork. I've got the Cosmo Holofoil promo, but getting just the regular versions of this is so good because they're really expensive as well. That's such a nice card. Love you. It's the Ostagoon again. Yeah, sorry, the Mega Attack rares, because they're sort of halfway between a full art and SIR. And then SIRs were like, I think maybe there's not enough data, but like 60, 70 to be able to pull one. Okay, so we've got the Medite in the reverse hollow. Interesting, and it's got the symbol for the fighting energy. Anything behind? It's the Spectia. Very cool artwork. It's Pokeball as well. And then it's the Hooper. Oh, the Hooper's amazing. That's stunning. I really love that. Nice. Okay, beautiful. So we didn't get anything from our first 2 packs. We're going to just set these cards all aside over here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to open up all of these and have a look at sort of the promos, the stickers, and then the packs together. Oh, there we go. And if I never have to open another pack of blisters, I will be eternally happy. I find them very frustrating to, to open. So let's have a look, though. So we've got these stickers. Okay, so we've got the Charmander one here. Charmander looking very cute, of course. And Mega Charizard Y. That's so badass with the little wings coming off his arms. Huge spike on his head, the horn effect. Very, very cool. And then we've got the Ghastly into the Mega Gengar. Again, a card I want so badly. If we pull any of the Mega Gengars in terms of, like, particularly like the Mega Attack Rare or the SIR. Woof. And then the other two are the same. Okay, I mean, cool. I like stickers, and I just lost my work laptop, so it can go. They can go on there. And then we've got our 2 promos here. We've got the Charmander and the Ghastly. They're both actually really nice. I don't know if you can see properly, but they're Cosmo Holofoil patterned, and they are marked as Ascended Heroes as well, which is nice actually. Because is this new artwork or is it reused? I can't actually tell. Particularly for the Charmander, I think the Ghastly is certainly new, but they're really nice, lovely little promos. So very happy with those, and they're going to go at the back. We'll put the Ghastly there, and we'll put the Charmander on the other side. Oh, actually, we've got 2, so we'll do the same. Doubling up our hits. And what we're really here for, though, as nice as all that other stuff is, it's Ascended Heroes. And I think this is 12 packs. So this one is upside down. All right. I'm going to give this a shuffle, actually, because I was thinking, like, you're never going to get multiple hits from one thing. And so if we open them sort of sequentially, you kind of know, well, maybe you don't, but I always feel like you can kind of get a bit of a guess as to which hits might end up where. Whereas if you give them a shuffle, what might be where is completely up to chance. They're beautiful. Well, that tea's good. Pop you there. Okay, third pack in. We've not had a hit so far. We've had some really cool cards, some lovely artwork, but we're hoping to get some really lovely chases. Not that getting some of the commons is necessarily a bad thing by any stretch. Some of them are incredibly fun to look at and very, very playable. But we do want some of the ones that are a little harder to hit because I think the artwork's nicer, it's more interesting, and I like the full art effect. Okay, Sneasel. That's fun. I like you. Fan Dump or Hop's Fan Dump. I don't know if Hop has a very playable deck maybe coming out in this format. Not sure. Grubbin. Okay, yeah, a little whatever on that one. Carriage Bug. Yes, okay, it's a train and a bug. Very reminiscent of. Oh, is it My Neighbor Totoro? I can't remember which of the Studio Ghibli ones it is, but the cat bust. Cynthia's Spiritomb, if we see this as I think it's an illustration rare, would be very, very happy. Oh, there's the most amazing Mimikyu illustration rare in here as well that actually my friend was able to pull this morning just when we were walking down Oxford Street. It's the Ends Darmanitan, which is really cool because I am playing an Ends Zoroark deck. And we've got the flame effect for the Pokeball. Anything behind is the Team Rocket's Meowth with the rocket symbol as well. I do not understand the symbols necessarily for what is going to go against what for this set, whether they've got multiple or just one per Pokemon, but it's very cool. And we do get an EX, it's the Mega Frostlass. Love this. So this is a completely new card to me. Really cool effect. Actually, it's very, very playable as well. That Resentful Rainfall hits so damn hard. So 50 attack for each card in your opponent's hand. That can knock out an active Pokemon pretty easily. Really chuffed with this. Good first pack. All right, I'll get you sleeved up. And you definitely are our hit of the day. Let's make you nice and center. There we go. Show you off. Next pack. So I'm hoping that we're going to hit an illustration rare some point in here. I think getting a Mega Attack rare might be, based on the chances, not particularly likely. Right, and given the way that this set is released, the prices of these are just going to be astronomical. Let me know if you've had some good luck managing to get any cards from this set at all in any way, because there's so little of it out there. And the queues today were enormous, right? They were bigger than I've seen for a few other sets, which surprised me because it's not as scalpable as sets go, right? Because you can't really make a lot of money on 3-pack blisters and things like that. Maybe you can make 10, 15 quid. But is that worth getting up at the crack of dawn and queuing outside for, unless you're a real fan of the hobby? I'm not certain. It's the Oddish, very lovely, really cool artwork on this guy. And then it's the Ends Daramuka, sorry. So it goes with the Darmatian, is that how the pronunciation is, that we just pulled in the last pack. And it's the Hooper again, which is a really, really lovely regular holo. I'm very much hoping to see Ends Zekrom in here as well. It's just a regular holo because it's such a good card. And again, because I'm playing an Ends Zoroark deck, it feels like I kind of need that in there to have a really competitive one. And with the promo for the ETB not coming out until February, there's no other way of being able to get hold of it. We did get a Pokepal earlier, which I was very chuffed about. My friend gave me that because that's an incredibly desirable card to be played with. Hey, it's the Larry's Kamala. It's your mate. Ooh, Dreepy, yes. Drampa, that's fun artwork, and of a Pokemon I'm not actually a big fan of. Banette. Bane, okay, just draw 3 cards. Cool, yeah. Ralts with a lovely Psychic Energy image there. And anything behind? Rayquaza, okay, that's badass. That's really badass. It's not a very good card, I don't think, in terms of playability, but it looks amazing. That's really cool. Very happy with that. And it's another EX, it's the Megalocario. Of course, this is one that we've seen before. We did get this out of, I think it's the regular Mega Evolution. Never unhappy to see it. Okay. So we're 2 EXs in. Not unhappy with getting 2 EXs, but at the same time, I would like to see something a little bit punchier than an EX. Because after the amount of walking that I did today, I'd love that to be rewarded in a card or two. Not necessarily anything crazy, just something really enjoyable to look at, something fun with some really good artwork. Something like the Dug Trio. Oh, I'd be over the moon if we got the Dug Trio, actually, or the Mimikyu. And there are a few other ones in here that I would certainly be very, very pleased with. But I don't know all of them yet, so I guess if we get some... Ooh, I love the electric, and my gosh, if we get the... Is it the Electros, the Mega Electros? Be very chuffed with that, either as an EX or an SIR. Air Balloon, Hops Cormorant, I think that's Journey Together. It's a Clefairy with the Psychic Energy, and behind you, we have Larry's Staraptor. That makes far more sense. There's a star on it, and it's a raptor. And then what's behind you? It's the double. Okay. How many packs left do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 6 packs in, and we've got 2 EXs, which is about where you'd expect to be. So there's no guarantees by any stretch that these remaining 8 packs are going to have anything in them. I'm just sort of hoping that because the set is so large and it's so hard to get hold of any of these packs, that there'll be something in there. I think I got up at about 3 a.m. today. I didn't leave the house at 3 a.m., but I was sort of quite excited about going out today. I always get really excited when it's new Pokemon Day. And I left the house at about 5:30 to go to my local Waterstones. I thought I'd be actually midway through the queue. I was second. Really lovely chat with the chap who was first. And we just sort of said, "Oh, we probably turned up a bit early," but it was okay. We had a good kind of talk along the way, chatting about Pokemon, and we do get a full art, and it's the Stunfisk. He is the silliest of sillies. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this as my first main hit for the set. I kind of like Stunfisk. I've got a little bit of a soft spot for him, but I can't imagine this card holding much collector value in the future. And he's a bit of a silly chap. I'll take it. I'll take it. So you can replace your friend here because you are a proper hit. And I think that's halfway through. So halfway through with 2 EXs and 1 full art. No illustration rares yet, which theoretically should be more common. So there's no guarantee though, of course. Like, we are just rolling the dice. It's not like in Japan where you get some guaranteed outcomes or guaranteed results. We just need to sort of go with the flow, see what we get, and hope what we get is going to be pretty decent. Okay, we've got Erica's Bellsprout. And we're really on the look for Pokepals as well. So if we see a Pokepal and I've missed it, give me a shout, because I'd very much like to collect a few of those. Pancham, Canary again. I'm going to keep you aside as a very playable card. Dragonair, interesting, because there's a very interesting sort of potential deck with the Mega Dragonite. I like actually running the electric build as well. Okay, Team Rocket's Giovanni. This, of course, I think was this from Destined Rivals, or did I just make that up? I think it must have been Destined Rivals that this card came out at. And then it's the Okidogi, which is definitely not one of my favorites. Never been a big fan of that Pokemon. And it's the Hooper for the 3rd time. 6 packs left. And at the moment, I'd say we're being cooked. We are being cooked a little bit. I was sort of hoping that this might be a little bit like Black Bolt, White Flare, given how complicated, large the set is, and it's a specialty set, and that we'd be able to get like some just incredible pulls sort of all the time, lots of illustration rares, lots of fun things to open. And I do really like the reverse holo effect, yes, but we certainly haven't seen anything sort of meaningful yet. Night Stretcher, always a very useful card. The Golduck, again, that's a really beautiful artwork. Knocked my camera. Lovely to see that that is not just having to exist as a promo anymore. It's the Hops Cormorant, and it's the Saladit. Okay, with the fire energy. And behind you, we have a Totodile. Very cute Totodile into the Miss Magius. Okay, and I don't think the EX is in this set. That was in Phantasmal Flames, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. Can we be redeemed? 5 packs left. I did watch, I want to say Mystic Rips open 100 packs, and I don't think he got really much of anything. So I've heard very, shiny energy though. Love that. Really nice shiny energies. Really like the way that they do those in this set. Conflicting accounts of like what the pull rates are going to be, how those are all sort of transpiring. I don't know. I've heard different things. I just don't think we've got enough data. And while, yes, some people have gathered some from watching sort of pack openings of over 1,000 and things like that, I still feel like it's just too early days to give anything concrete, or for us to have a good indication as to whether this has got really good hits, really bad hits, or whether it's just somewhere in the middle, and we'll just have to see how luck sort of takes us. Pikachu with the Pokeball reverse. Okay, happy with that. And then is the Togekiss. Oh, look at the art on that. Look at that sort of that layered effect in the paint. Beautiful. Happy with you. You're a cute chap. All right. Each pack, I'm kind of talking down. I'm like, okay, maybe, saying, oh, we're getting cooked a little bit, because at this point, we kind of are getting cooked a little bit, but I'm sort of secretly hoping that by doing so, it's going to bring me some improved luck. I've not felt it so far, because after this, we've only got 3 packs left, and if we've not got anything so far, the chances are not great. The new Snorunt is very cool, both as an artwork, but also it's more playable, because it's got 70 HP as opposed to 60, so that's very badass. Pignite, Carbink, Heliolisk, cool artwork, fun card. Chikorita, love seeing a Chikorita. What a great card, what a great Pokemon. Is the Weeping Bell reverse holo, so nothing again. I'll tell you what, actually, we get a Pheasantipity EX, which is a very playable card. Okay, not the end of the world. There we are, and you can pop back there as well. 3 packs left. I think we're going to keep in the same order. We made the commitment to shuffle, and maybe that shuffle has just put all the best hits to the back. Who knows? I mean, I think we do know that it's most likely not the case. I've been seeing Discords and sort of WhatsApp channels blowing up with people like, oh, I got this hit and I got that hit. And like, I don't know why I thought, oh, I'm definitely going to get a hit as well. Seems like everyone's getting one. Lightning Energy Reverse Holo, very nice. Love that. Fuchina, an Ultra Ball, and it's an eye marking on the Ultra Ball. I wasn't sure if they were doing that, actually. That's really nice. Means it's going to be a very playable card for a while yet. Dynamo to go with the electric that we pulled. Now we just need the Electros. Team Rocket's Proton. Heliolisk again. Oh, there we go. That's what I was after, the Zekrom. Really happy to see this guy, because it means that I can start playing him in my Ends Zoroark deck, at least when this becomes legal. And we get a Dreepy illustration rare. Okay, delighted with this. It's a very playable card for those that are playing Dragon Bolt, so it's going to have a little bit of interest. But look at him. It's such a fun little simplified version of him. Really cool card. Is there a double behind it? I tell you what, it's another Pheasantipity. Okay, I'll pop you down, and let's just take a look at this, because this is brand new artwork for us. Really lovely. So there's a lot of sort of very geometric shapes going on, very simple colors. It's quite plain in a way, but I think it really adds to sort of almost the innocence of the way that the eyes are portraying it. Yeah, we wanted one illustration rare, and we certainly got a really nice one here. Delighted with this. Here we are. And you are now definitely the best hit of today. I'm very, very, very happy that we got you. And Pheasantipity, we'll sleeve you as well. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Pheasantipity. Getting 2 of the same EX is a bit of a shame, but I think when you start to open enough packs, it's just going to balance itself out. And we still have 2 packs left. I'm so pleased that we got a really nice illustration rare. It's a fun one. It's a very playable one. I know that if I don't really want to keep it, there are loads of people at my gaming store who would be like really keen on trading it for something else that I'd like maybe a little bit more. Broadly speaking, because Dragon Ball is such a popular deck, right? That means that there's always going to be a little bit more interest in cards that fit into it. Starly. Erica's Tangela. Noibat. Sorry, these cards are a little slippy. It's the Totodile to go with whoever we opened earlier. The name escapes me. It's the Spiritomb again. It's the Mimikyu. We've seen you before, haven't we? It's the Vivavolt. Cool artwork on that. Very dramatic. Really fun. Big fan of you. It's the Numel with the fire effect. Lovely reverse holo. And then it's an SIR, is it? It's an SIR? No, but it's a Bellsprout. Almost as good, right? And it's the Tapu Koko. That's a cool artwork, actually. That's very fun. Look at that. Very dramatic, very moody. Look at all that lightning coming down from the sky. And we are now on our last pack of Ascended Heroes. Come on. I think we've done okay. We've done okay. We've not done brilliantly, but we've done okay. So if we can sort of get a little bit of redemption, I'd be pleased. If we don't get anything, I would say that it's not been a great opening, but it's not been the worst opening I've ever had. I've certainly had a few of those, and they are up on the channel. So if you do want to see them, please do have a look at them. But there's nothing close to being able to trigger our Prismatic yet. We'll need to get an SIR, and it'd need to be a pretty good one. Dratini, Snorunt, again, really good. We're going to keep a couple of copies of these and maybe add them to our Play Store. Playables box for anyone that wants to use them. But you, again, the most frustrating Pokemon in the world to play against. I think that you must be the third or the fourth Heliolisk that we've seen. We've got Thick Scales. We've got the Croconaw. We have, it's the Snorunt illustration rare. Oh my gosh. That's 2 illustration rares. I'm so pleased with that. Oh, that's such a nice one as well. Is there anything behind? No, there isn't. But God, look at this guy. I couldn't be happier. That's 2 illustration rares then from 14 packs, and really nice ones as well. Because again, he's going to be so playable in a lot of decks because Frostlass is such a popular Pokemon. Wow. Love this. Really happy with this card. He's going straight into my binder. There we are. So promos aside, then we got 2 EXs, like just regular ones, although they are very playable, so that's really cool. Got 2 Mega EXs, including the Frostlass, which I'm delighted about. I love the Frostlass. It's going to be very, very useful. Stunfisk. I do like Stunfisk, but I can't help but feel, I guess, a little disappointed that he's the one that I pulled of all the ones that are in here. And then 2 amazing illustration rares, both brand new to us and also very, very good artworks. Yeah, really, really chuffed with this. So it's been a solid opening. It's not been by no means has this been an exceptional opening, but it has been a really solid one. So thank you for those that have stuck around to see what's in this new set. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. I'd love it if you did. And hopefully I'll be able to catch you next time on the next opening, which will also include some Ascended Heroes. Bye-bye.